So today I wanted to share with you one of my favorite dystopian short stories and what it taught me about writing. But I gotta do it quick before the HG men get me, so here it is, enjoy. Kurt Vonnegut, Harrison Bergeron. The year was 2081, and everybody was finally equal. They weren't only equal before God and the law, they were equal every which way. Nobody was smarter than anybody else. Nobody was better looking than anybody else. Nobody was stronger or quicker than anybody else. All this equality was due to the 211th, 212th, and 213th Amendments to the Constitution, and to the unceasing vigilance of agents of the United States Handicapper General. Some things about living still weren't quite right, though. April, for instance, still drove people crazy by not being springtime. And it was in that clammy month that the HG men took George and Hazel Bergeron's 14-year-old son, Harrison, away. Yes, the great dystopia of equality. Read Harrison Bergeron to discover the many uses of irony. From the opening line to the on-the-nose climax to the punchline ending, the narrator's ironic tone holds us in its grasp. And this humorously unsettling voice comes with a creative use of the omniscient point of view. This omniscient narrative voice does something that typical first-person or third-person limited points of view can't do: direct characterization. Instead of showing us a character acting as stupid or strong and having us infer those qualities about the character, the author or the narrator straight up tells us that a character is stupid or strong, tells us who is who and what is what. Normally, this would be tacky or even insulting to the reader, but thanks to the detached irony, the ironic tone of the narrative voice, it works. See if you can pick out the many layers of irony built into Harrison Bergeron. Go beyond the narrator's clever verbal irony, although certainly pay attention to it, but look at the structure of the story itself. For instance, do the handicaps that people wear really produce the end state total equality that they're hoping for? Or do they instead just draw deeper attention to naturally existing inequalities? Then after you've read that carefully, try your own hand at writing a scene or a piece of flash fiction with a unique narrative voice and multiple layers of irony. Play around with it a bit and reread that Kurt Vonnegut story a time or two and see what kind of creativity comes out. I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you go read Harrison Bergeron if you haven't. Might scare you a little bit. That's a good thing. Make sure you pass that on in your own writing. Hope you learned something. If you did, post a like and a comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel and join the membership team if you are so inclined. Click that join button below. Until next time, good luck and good writing. Peace.